Premier League Wolverhampton Wanderers vs Southampton prediction, team news, lineups preview. After leaving their hosts behind in the Premier League's winless club, Southampton can build up a 4-point lead over Wolverhampton Wanderers in Saturday's basement battle at Molineux. Russell Martin's men made it 10th time lucky in the 2024-25 season by edging out Everton 1-0 last weekend, while Wolves played out a 4-goal thriller with Crystal Palace. Match preview. For a full 5 minutes last weekend, Wolves were on track to finally earn their first 3-point haul of the campaign against Crystal Palace, who saw their 1-goal lead wiped out by quickfire Jurgen Strand-Larsen and João Gomez efforts. However, at the end of a madcap 17-minute spell, Eagles defender Marc Guéhi followed in the footsteps of his rearguard colleague Trevoh Chalobah by capitalizing on Wolves' shoddy set-piece defending and dramatically drawing the visitors level. Oliver Glasner's men also had the ball in the back of the net for a third time right at the death, but Daniel Munoz's foul on Jose Sá was a saving grace for Wolves. Not that a draw is much different to a defeat for a fanbase growing increasingly desperate for an elusive win. Still rooted to the foot of the Premier League table with just 3 points accrued from a possible 30, Wolves continue to stick by under-fire manager Gary O'Neill, whose own supporters briefly turned on him last weekend for what they perceived to be clueless substitutions. O'Neill's changes very nearly led to maximum reward, but Palace's late leveler means that the hosts have conceded at least 2 goals in each of their last 8 matches, and not since the 1983-84 season have they suffered a longer run without a win at the start of a campaign. They finished last and were relegated that year. As Wolves were left to lament their set-piece vulnerabilities in game week 10, spirits were high at St Mary's in Southampton, where Martin's men kept Everton at arm's length before delivering an Adam Armstrong-sized sucker punch late on. After Aaron Ramsdale had kept the Saints level with some top-class saves, Martin's side charged down the other end of the field and had liftoff when Armstrong coolly finished first time from Yukinari Sugawara's cross. But they then had to survive a massive scare when Beto made the net ripple at the other end. The offside flag did not go up at first, but a VAR intervention showed that the Toffees striker had indeed gone early. Thousands of sighs of relief on the south coast as Southampton ended their excruciating wait for a first Premier League win since March 2023. The Saints had gone 22 top-flight games without success before downing Everton, although they remain in deep danger in 19th place, just 1 point better off than upcoming hosts Wolves and 3 adrift of Palace, who boast a significantly superior goal difference in 17th. Next on Martin's agenda is snapping a horrendous 8-game Premier League losing run for Southampton on the road. Only Brentford have also taken 0 points away from home so far this term, and the Saints have coincidentally lost each of their last 5 matches against Wolves since a 2-0 FA Cup last 16 win in 2021. Team news. There was no change to Wolves' injury situation last weekend, and the long-term quintet of Bastian Mupiu fitness, Sasa Kalajdzic knee, Enzo Gonzalez knee, Boubacar Traoré knee and Yerson Mosquera knee remain absent for this one too. Hwang Hee-chan ankle is also facing an uphill struggle to come back before the international break, and even though Sam Johnstone groin has been training for the past couple of weeks, he is yet to return to the match-day squad. Saw's place in between the posts may therefore be safe for the time being, but there should be a recall to the engine room for Mario Lemina, who was only a second-half substitute versus Palace after coming back from a calf problem. As far as Southampton are concerned, Martin confirmed after the win over Everton that Adam Lallana's halftime withdrawal was injury-related. The veteran playmaker tweaked his groin and is now a doubt for Saturday's game. Ryan Fraser is in the same boat with an unspecified problem, while Gavin Bazunu Achilles, Will Smallbone Thigh and Ross Stewart Calf are all guaranteed to miss the trip to Molineux. Lalana's possible absence should open the door for Joe Aribo to return, while the promising Tyler Dibling is a candidate to replace Cameron Archer, but the 18-year-old is one booking away from a ban. Wolverhampton Wanderers' possible starting lineup: Saw, Toti, Bueno, Dawson, Semedo, Doyle, Lamina, Ait-Nouri, Gomez, Cunha, Strand Larson. Southampton possible starting lineup: Ramsdale, Bednarik, Harwood Bellis, Stevens, Sugawara, Downs, Fernandez, Walker-Peters, Aribo, Dibling, Armstrong. We say, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-1 Southampton. The mood in the Southampton dressing room may be the most buoyant it has been all season. But the Saints are now pitting their wits against a Wolves side who never have any problems in the final third. The hosts are on an 11-game scoring streak across all competitions. As the visitors lack the genuine firepower necessary to take advantage of the hosts' defensive failings, we can envisage O'Neill's men finally following in their visitors' footsteps from last weekend and earning their first league win of the season. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.